Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's well, my fellow Alox brigade around the world. Okay, so here we go. We've got another Victorinox for you. Nicely presenting that standard silver box of theirs. Slight water damage. That's down to me. That's how it should look. There you go. But this one, there you go. Let's pop this puppy out. And I've been waiting for this one for quite a while. I had one of these some years ago. Gave it away and regretted it about a few days or a week later, but it is what it is. So in case you're new to my channel or you've never had a Victorinox before, we'll go through the process. You get the instructions clearly, but you also get some maintenance top tips and tricks, if you will, and yeah, the warranty. There you go. How to open up a can, flip her over, a little bit of maintenance there. Always worth reading, guys. I know us guys, we don't read, we just get straight to the knife, don't we? There you go. Look at that. Is that not lovely? Oh, I'd never tire of this. Never tire of these knives. Touching them, using them. You know, they're just great knives. They really are. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, first impressions as always. These just do not age because they're classic, right? They can, in any... You can, a young person, teenager can have them, or an older person, middle-aged, doesn't matter, man or woman, they're universal, guys. They transcend the generations. Just fantastic. Anyway, let's cut to it. So, blade centering, do you know what? Bang on down the middle. There's more or less, because what I mean by that, what's precisely bang on down the middle, it's offset, the blade's offset, because it's a multi-tool, the original multi-tool, if you will. Okay, so you got two springs here, there you go. With 9 tools, if you will, 8 tools plus one more, so it'd be 9 altogether. But the point is, this knife is bang on between that spacer there, so absolutely spot on. Swiss engineering, right? Look at that, gorgeous. So let's pop this puppy out. Nice stick action, good positive stop, and a good lock up. There you go. There's the money shot. Absolutely gorgeous, just lovely. Is that not lovely? So this comes, obviously I've got the silver aluminium version. I like this has become a classic, hasn't it? Yeah. I'd like to get the red as well. That's what I had years ago. So the point is, this comes in many limited editions, like green, blue, red, orange, black, just fantastic, and some various colors, guys. So you can get those, worth checking those out as well. Okay, on the front of the tang there, you've got Victorinox Swiss made stainless, and on the reverse of the blade on that back of the tang, you've got Officer Swiss. So this is the smaller version of the officer's knife, the classic Pioneer. Okay, so good in the hand. This is going to be a super useful EDC, believe you me. Oh, nice snap to her as well. Let me do that again. Oh, good little... That's a nice lick action, though. Oh, that is gorgeous. I don't tire of that snap. Right, good positive lock up, like I said. So, no blade rub, of course not. Swiss engineering, right? Nice, classic, large blade by the... that classic Victorinox blade, which I call a drop spear point. That's just me. That's my perception and interpretation. If you think otherwise, put it in the comments, guys. The reason why, if you want to know, is because the point there, that little drop point there, is below the access line. So I will call that a drop point. However, overall, if it looks like a spear point, doesn't it? So a drop spear point, if you will. Nice slight bit of belly on her. So this is going to make a great purpose EDC knife, right? General purpose everyday carry. That's all your string cuts, your string, whatever, your power parcel packages and all that stuff. It's just so efficient and effective. Yeah, it really is. Anyway, flat grind as always. There you go, which makes it's going to be a super slicer, isn't it? It's so good. Anyway, so that's good. That's always good, isn't it? Yeah, no blade play, of course not. And you can get, now I've got a size 9.5 hands, XL hands. I can get 4 fingers on that. Look at that, guys. So my thumb's on top of the tang there, my index finger on the bottom of the tang where the kick is. Okay, comfortably 4 fingers, okay, if I need to choke up on something, yeah. However, I'd probably use it like this, 3 fingers there, 1 finger behind there, so there's a little pinky just there, there's an anchor, and that's how to use it. Just, it's much more comfortable. But I want to prove the point, any size hand can use this knife. That's another reason why it makes a great EDC. So blade steel is, some of you may know, X55 Chromo V14, okay, which is a good budget steel. Why? Well, it's very similar to the Sandvik 12C27, so that means it's easy to maintain and holds a reasonable edge, guys. It's mirror finish, which helps prevent rust, okay. You've got a nice, let me see, yeah, classic, brakes a 5 and pulls a 5. It's engineered to do that, pull and break a 5, okay. No half stop as such, okay. But you know what? You don't need it, because 9 out of 10, you're going to be like this. And it's not going to, look, you can't cut you. It won't pinch you unless you're really silly about it, okay? If you know how to use a slip joint, it's not a problem at all. And if you don't, learn that from someone who does. So nice slick action. Like I said, lovely snap. Okay. And I love also, I never tire this. It's got Art Deco overtones, really. 1920s, 30s, okay. Simple, stylish. These lovely embossed ribbed scales in aluminium, just really good, okay. Just so nice. And on the pile side, there you go, which is the reverse of this covering here, you've got the little panel there to put an inscription, someone's birthday, date of birth, whatever, which is handy. So it makes a good gifting knife, right? And you know, that little checkering, if you will, that embossed rib scales, it makes it just so, it's quite grippy, sure holds, even if it's moist or a little bit of rain, it's not a problem, guys. Yeah, oh, let's just check the inside of it. Yeah, nice and clean inside, which is always good. It should be, it's new. Now, so the overall fitting and finish, guys, as I know, but I always have to, I'm staunchly independent, so I always will check a knife. I'm not paid by anyone, just to make sure in case we get a dodgy one. But I've never, do you know what? I've never had an issue with Victorinox since a teenager when I first got one. 12, 13 years old, something like that. Just fantastic, guys. So the fit and finish overall is excellent. It just is. Ergos, guys, excellent. It's so good in the hand. It's like a Barlow, okay? It's ambidextrous. And the reason why it's like this is evolved in this shape. And they've kept this shape because it's just that optimum shape to go in both hands. It's a nice size. It can fit all hands. This is why they make it like this, guys, yeah? Anyway, is it sharp out of the box? Let's have a look. Get some paper. I've never had an issue with a Victorinox. Okay. Yeah, that's sharp. That is probably just a bit of damp paper, guys. I do need to get some new paper. But yeah, that's sharp. That is sharp. No problem at all. 7-strand, 550 paracord. So that is sharp. No problem at all. Now, let's go through the tool, shall we? So you obviously got the main blade. Let's come around here on the back. Then, of course, whoopsie daisy, you've got the nail file, which is pretty good. By the looks of it. Now, this is a new type of nail file. Yeah, it works well. Which I think is actually slightly better. Okay. You've also got the nail cleaner. There you go, which is always useful, right? So that's that. You've got the keyring, the 10mm split ring or keyring, which is another tool I like to file this off personally, but some people like it. You know, some people like to have it and use it on the keyring. That's fine. Just I'd rather have it not there. Anyway, you've got the classic 6mm screwdriver, slotted screwdriver, which is so functional. It's nice and strong, as you know, with the Alox range compared to the Solidor range. It's that little bit extra strength, and it makes a difference. It really does. Nice inline screwdriver, can get a lot of purchase on that. Also, you can use it in a pinch as a lightweight to medium scraper. Actually, a lift. You can what do you call it? Lift up a little paint pot or something like that. Pry bar. You can use it, but support it with your finger and your thumb, okay? And you could do light to medium duties. It's also a bottle and a cap lifter for your bottle of beer or whatnot. You've also got, of course, the classic wire stripper. Now, in case you don't know how that works, some of you will, this is how that's meant to work. It goes in there, and then you put the blade on it very gently, and then you turn around the wire around and then pull it. However, personally, I'm going to mod this knife. I'm going to put a nice little round file in there, about 30 degrees, like that, slightly bigger, and I'm going to put the wire in there and just hold it and pull it, and that'll strip the wire, I think, better, more, just easier. Like similar to the electrician knife, which I reviewed a couple of months ago. So there's that. Then you've also got the classic, probably the best can opener in the world on a penknife. The Victorinox can opener, which is fantastic. I like that. And you've got the 3mm slotted screwdriver, super useful, in line again. In a pinch, you can use this on some Posies or Phillips screw heads, okay, which gets you out in a pinch. However, if you can use a proper screwdriver, but it's super useful. Now, that's the 9 functions, guys. This makes just such a great EDC. So what have we got to compare with this? Now, let me tell you. We, of course, have got the Bantam, which I love. I love this knife. I absolutely love this knife. Now, look at this. While we got that, you got this frame. They're both 84mm frames. This one is 5mm, this one is 8mm, so slightly thicker. However, you got a lot more functionality, okay, double or treble the functionality, if you will. Yeah, you've also got, there you go, the classic Alox, which I haven't even reviewed yet at a time, and of course you've got the electrician Alox, which I absolutely love. I just love this knife so much. Anyway, especially with that blade, and that's what I'm going to be doing, what I was talking about earlier, because it's super functional. So there you go, guys. That's the differences. All right. So this knife is just going to make such a super EDC. What's the length of the blade? You got the 2.5 inches, which is 6.5 centimeters approximately. I think about 2mm stock as per usual, 1.8, something like that. Let's have a look. 0.7 of an inch. Or yeah, 1.8 millimeters roughly, okay? So what overall length is going to be, including that, you put that there, 5 inches and 7/8, okay, which is going to be about 14.5 centimeters or 14.7 centimeters roughly. Of course, it's an 84mm frame, we all know that, which is about 3.25 inches, okay. Now, what's the weight on this knife? That's going to be interesting. But actually, what's the width of this? Actually, now to come to think of it, I want to do the width of it. This, just in case some of you want to know that. There you go. So 0.9 of an inch or 23mm. Okay, so that's pretty. You're not going to know it's that in your pocket, guys. It's really compact. Okay, compact is the word. What's the weight? 1.6 ounces. That's light, guys. That is light. Or 46 grams. Fantastic. Love it. Okay, so what do I think of this knife? Well, now, for me, I'm staunchly independent. I love my independent views. I'm not paid by anyone. And I will tell you what's what. And I always will, okay? I know, because I'm going to be using this, I haven't used it yet as such, but I know this is going to be a super functional and practical EDC, which is sleek, for sure. It's slimline. It's well made, of course. It's compact. It just is quite classy, really, and an elegant design. Feels very good in the hand overall. It's UKLegal, and it's great value for money. This also, like I mentioned earlier, I think it makes for a good gifting tool for a birthday or a special occasion, even an anniversary or something, because especially with that inscription panel there, okay? So yeah, I'd highly recommend this knife. Absolutely, I would. My star rating for this knife, well, this is going to be 5 stars. It is that good. It is that good. Okay, so guys, Thank you so much for watching. Show your support by giving us a like and by hitting that subscribe button, as it really helps the channel. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.